story of Octopus Song is a group of scientists trying to figure out what octopuses are saying. And it starts just the research upon research upon research, and just somebody hits on one small thing. And from there, it just cascades down to, well, if it's this, then what if it's this? And it just, I mean, you get the janitor involved and low waves, and then it just becomes just more and more convoluted of how they're doing it. And the payoff of what they're actually saying is just perfect.
I'll touch the shell shape. Watch what it does.
I see, old one.
Where does that come from?
I made it.
Oh, you made it?
Yeah, I made it
Nice.
this weekend. It's falling apart now. Didn't make it to last.
Yeah, it's not waterproof. Yeah, it turns out the octopus isn't waterproof.
No, it was supposed to be waterproof, but it didn't really have time to dry. So right now, but yeah, it'll work. That's why I would let it be all foggy like that. And
My name is Edward Bay, and I am the director of the Octopus Song. As director, I try to organize chaos. That's what it is. Try to get in touch with all the different departments, keep them going, get the costumes, get the props, lighting, get all those groups running so that they can do their bit, so that I can come in here and talk to you a bit.
My name is Brandon Hume, and I am the assistant director and editor of Octopus Song. Assistant director basically stands in for director whenever the director isn't available. Primarily, the director's focusing on giving notes on, for actors. For me, I give some notes for actors, but mostly it's the conversation between the director and the crew is my job. Make sure we're on time. Animation. This is scene number. Insert scene number here. You want to dub that for me?
I can try. It's just it's like a text to speech.
Octopus Song, I think, reads pretty cut and dry, but then I think as I've been editing, some of that humor has really been able to come through. Even in its rough stages, it's still, we're able to see some of those J-cuts and stuff that make it really funny.
These are to make sure everyone is not dirtying the place. Some people call it stalking, I call it aggressive observation.
We can just talk to the octopus with our minds. No, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm okay. You know, when you're telling me I'm not fine,
Moon decided to set up a dog spa so we could be here together. But I digress. Our computers...
What do you think was the most difficult part in this whole entire Octopus Song production?
I think really just in any of the productions that we've been doing, just people reading lines. I thought it was really refreshing. I can't remember her name, but who played Pink Blue Moon. She did a great job, and Robin was the only one who really knew her, so no one really knew how it was going to turn out.
I am Bree. I am Robin's daughter. I played Blue Moon. So the experience has been really fun. It's been a lot of fun, just memorizing lines. I did plays when I was younger, so it's been a lot of fun to just do this for funsies. And it's been a lot of fun with voice inflection. So Valley Girl versus Southern Cal and all of the hippie vibe and everything. It's been a lot of fun.
It was way cool. And he was like, "Can we get your help?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." But he was way uptight.
No, that's not a Russian accent. I was gonna do a Russian accent. I had a whole bit planned, but now that you're actually rolling, I just can't do it, dude. What do you have this thing?
You can put it on the floor.
Sweet. I'm the glorified lamp bitch of this operation. Brandon bosses me around, tells me where to put things, and tells me my favorite movies are terrible. So for a week, I just kind of practiced tripping and stuttering over my words and talking about octopuses, and now it turns out I'm doing a voice of an octopus.
Can you see the subject?
Yes, old one.
Also, you are the stone dude.
I am your stoner consultant on this production.
That's when I realized long frequencies, slow wavelengths. I just remember I did scream. The neighbors were concerned.
I am the reason your performance is so funny, as the resident alleged, if the court that's filing my speeding ticket sees this, alleged marijuana enthusiast sees this. Do not show this to them, Charles.
Too late. It's already being broadcasted. It's already in their possession.
If anybody hears this, Charles, you're gonna make up the entirety of my demo reel. Every single second is going to be a you. Hi, I'm Michael May, and for this production, I'm going to be doing the VFX work and playing the role of Wally Mitz. Well, you see, that's the cool thing. When they go to breathe, their mantle pulsates and draws water in. And then when they release it, it runs over their gills. And you see, that was it. That was the low frequency. I was not alerted until the very end of the last class before this because I didn't read the cast list email.
And here you are.
And here I am making my acting debut. Most of my work is going to be coming, in the post-production. So probably after this shoot is when I'm going to have enough material to kind of start getting an idea for what I need to do for that visual effects, be it motion graphics or just simple transitions.
How are you doing, Matt?
I'm hanging in there.
Doing all right. And
I'm Matthew Elliott. I do crafts during the active part, and off screen I'm one of the Foley people. I try to bring in as much protein as I can because that's what gets people through most of these things. If I would just bring in something like crackers or cookies, people would crash really quick.
So last term, we had all submitted, we were offered the chance to submit scripts. And it was one that I believe Christian's friend had submitted to us. And what I find interesting is Christian had not a real vision for it until we sat down and did that first just cold reading as a class. And I kind of attribute it all to Matthew.
For centuries, man has been fascinated by the sea and the creatures which inhabit it. Among the ocean's most amazing...
Because if Matthew hadn't have started the narration as doing this David Attenbauer, I don't think anything else would have fallen into place as quickly and easily as it did. So I think it's all Matt's fault of why we're doing this kind of Christopher Guest style mockumentary, and I bless him for it.
In fact, I think it was my take on the narrator that got the idea that this could be a mockumentary, which was kind of funny. I kind of thought it was obvious.
Hi, how are you?
Tell us something your mom doesn't know.
I'm currently in the computer lab. Hi, Mom.
I got a speeding ticket my mom doesn't know.
My name is Tristan Kruger. I am the production designer for Octopus Song. So currently what I've done is pretty much help move around the props on set, make sure it looks as accurate as possible as to what both the director and assistant director are kind of envisioning on how to make the scene that they're shooting as nice as possible.
Hold on, so the documentary I'm going to show what you're doing.
Geometry, yeah, it's for, I mean, you're in it with us,
Yes.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm just going to record. Here, you can look at it there on my phone.
Oh my god, this is really hard. Holy crap. Oh.
I'm sorry.
Playing that shit like freaking years ago, man. I'm Alonzo Batiste. I'm the production assistant.
All right. And what does that do? What does that do? Sorry.
Oh. Means I help out with productions. I have helped with setting up different like props and stuff.
All right. And have you done anything today?
As of right now, no. But again, I think that's just how it is sometimes, you know. Not everyone's gonna be doing everything, and you're pretty much just gonna be either doing something or nothing.
My name is Leanna, and I'm doing the costume design for Octopus Song. Yeah, so I'm like the costume assistant and I don't know. I think Ed has been really helpful. Ed and then Brandon. They've all brought stuff, and then Ed, since he's the director, so he has like a good vision for what the characters would kind of need. Bree, she is Robin's daughter, and her outfit. Robin and me were all in like the green room. That's where all of the snacks are, and we were putting her outfit together. So that was fun.
So I'm Jaden C. Roach, and my role for Octopus Song was being the clapper.
C1, take one. Marker. Hold for boom.
If I had any other role in Octopus Song, I'd probably be one of the scientists.
All right, you'd be like the actor who plays the scientist?
Like, I'd be an actor who plays one of the scientists.
All right. Why would that be? Why would you want to do that?
Just so I could have more like recognition and stuff.
All right. How do you feel you get recognized enough in your role?
Well, I'm recognized elsewhere.
All right.
I'm recognized on the internet.
That's good.
And hey, to the people who are watching this documentary, if any of you went to Shemeketa, tell them Pixar fan 8695, that's me, attended this films class.
My name is Dominic Humley. This is my second time around with this class, and I am the boom operator for Octopus Song, as well as acting as Dr. Salisbury. In fact, we're doing that scene today. God damn it. No. Boom operator is, I have two roles within that. Is operating the boom, which has the boom microphone that's going to record dialogue straight from the actor's mouth. That's in case we can't use a lav mic or any other source of audio. It's usually a very clean source of audio, and it keeps other sounds away from it. And then I'm also managing levels on the audio to make sure that it's just very clean, and so for when it's being edited with it, they're not going to run into any issues that we couldn't solve right now. I like being busy because the time passes, and it makes me feel like I'm helping out and I'm not sitting around. Sometimes I'll just give myself work to do just so that I'm not sitting around. A lot of times, though, it can be a little bit fake, where it's like you gotta look busy, and that definitely motivates everybody else to also be busy. This production especially requires a lot of the main crew members to constantly be working. The director, I don't know that he's even slept in the last 3 weeks. We'll see when he collapses tonight. And so the brief moments that we do get to just hang back and relax, have some pineapple, are great little oasis in the desert of this production.